Okay, so I'm here to talk to y'all today about NFL and concussions. Now, NFL and these concussions, man, me being an old timer, me being a pro football player playing for the Atlanta Hawkins. Oh, wait a minute, no, that's not right. The Atlanta Falcons, that's who it is. Sorry, these concussions, they mess with my mind. I've had to retire so many times. I've had to, well, not retire so many times, but you know what I mean. I've had to retire from the game of football because I love it so much, and I've gotten so many concussions that, it just ain't been right ever since. I have to wear glasses. Sorry, hold on while I get my glasses. I have to wear glasses, you know. Then I have to write things down on my handy dandy little iPhone here. So I will remember the things that I've talked about throughout the day. I have to take these little video Snapchats and things like that. But someone once asked me, as an old timer pro football player, how did you feel when I would get a concussion? And I told her, back in my day, I played against, Walter Payton and, some of the greats. And, they would just get sacked and sacked and it's pretty cool, playing with those guys and all, but, when we would get hurt and we would get concussions, we didn't have people on the sidelines and people telling us, no, you can't go back in and no, you can't play. We would just play. We'd play and play and play. Bloody nose. One of my guys, he had to get 30 stitches in his face and he went out there and still played the game. Walter Payton played with a broken wrist. I played with several concussions, a broken ankle. It was just something that we all had to handle. We all handled it very well. And I said, it's not about... I'm sorry. I had to look at my notes so I'll remember. The game of football is far more than injuries, is what me and the guys, me and my teammates would say back in the 80s or the 60s. We would say that the game of football is about how much you love the game. And this is the reason why we played so hard and why we played through our injuries and played through all the things that we played through. I come out here to support everybody in the NFL nowadays. But these guys, these youngins are lucky. They are lucky that they have the people that they have on the sideline and the people that they have to make sure that they are safe and to make sure that they are okay, because I didn't have that when I was growing up in the league. Playing for the Falcons, from 1960 to 1980, it wasn't the best. We didn't have all that hard protective gear, whatever, helmets. We had these little leather things that we would put on our heads. Those were our helmets. You feel me? So, me being here and talking to all of you people about concussions, take them seriously. Don't take them too light. I'm supporting my school, the Missouri Tigers. They real good. But them young guys, I just wish them all the best. Just wish them all the best in their success. People that are going to the NFL, people, just do well. Don't let my story and my past, sorry, my memory is a little shot. You're going to have to work with me now. Work with me. I got to, take some time, think about it. And with concussions, you tend to lose your train of thought like that. And, it don't all work in its favor. It doesn't all work in the way that you want it to work. It takes you a little time to process things. You gotta write things down, and you gotta take it real slow. You gotta backtrack a lot. You gotta think about what happened. When did this happen? Why did you do this? And I got my lovely kids and my lovely assistants, and people that help me remember these things so I don't just go completely haywire and forget all of this. But back to what I think I was talking about. Concussions. That's what it was. It was those concussions. Now, I've had about almost 10 concussions from 1960 to 1980, from 1980 to 1985. I went from playing on the Atlanta Falcons to playing on the Seattle Seahawks. Those were the days. But me and my severe concussions, severe head injuries, I've had depression, I've had Alzheimer's disease, I have so much. And I'm sorry if I keep on losing my train of thought. Sorry if I keep on forgetting all these things. But all in all, I'm glad that the safety policy of the NFL has changed from my time because of the technology and the modern things that they have to help these young boys to succeed and to have a better health while playing the game that they love. Because what I would do to kill to still be out there playing on that field. I would give anything in the world to play another game of football in the NFL. So, I conclude this little Hear Ye conversation with all of my fellow people out there listening and watching to take care and be safe. Thank you. Have a good night.